All right, so I just wanted to do this night. I was seeing a video on YouTube of a Nigerian Japanese girl, Kati Igwe, and it just propelled me to just do this night. I remember when she was talking about her experience in Nigeria, some of the things that you have to face, especially when it comes to a desire to leave Nigeria to go back to Ghana, to Japan rather, um, and then she had to write jam. So that experience really just made me what happened to me today, and I just felt I should just put that down today. And she said that she really wanted to go back to Japan, and then in having to write jam, for jam you write that to go into the university in Nigeria, and she just sat down at um opposite our system where she was writing, and she was just trying to talk to the other person like, okay, do you need help? Should I help you? And I was like, come on, you have to write an exam. And then she said that there's just a friend of ours that is very close to her, sitting like very close to her. And all of a sudden, the system just went off. And she was like, the girl was like crying, and she called the people and please come and help me. My system is down. Fortunately, they said they cannot put it on. So it just made me understand what happened today. You know, as someone who is in the corporate world, then I was preparing for a presentation. So if you have experienced that, you can just put that down in the comment section. I was preparing for a presentation. I It is supposed to be myself and my boss, who is the managing partner. And then all through yesterday night, I prepared, done everything I need to do. I prepared the schedule I was supposed to present. All of those things, I've done that. Even as at this morning, the meeting was for 11 a.m. And as at this morning, I was just there. And though I was out of my office space, which is I was in another state, but since it's the internet age, so I could actually connect from anywhere. So I had to use Microsoft Teams, and like 30, 40 minutes to that time, I tried another meeting with my colleague just to be sure that everything is intact. My microphone is intact. I could hear him clearly. The network was not buffering and the likes. The meeting started. Funny enough, I entered the meeting like 2 minutes to because it was already scheduled. So I was just waiting for the host to just admit me into the meeting. My boss actually even came in like few minutes after. So I was even the one messaging like, the meeting is on. And then my boss presented a part of what of the presentation, and it was now my turn to do my part of the presentation. Do you know that I started the presentation and I could hear everybody and they could not hear me. I was just moving for I was so tensed. I was checking. I used an earpiece. I used a big ear because I had two. So I used that. I could hear everybody clearly and they could not hear me. I was logging in, I was going out. I don't know if this happened to you. Probably you have solutions for me. Eventually, even after the meeting, I tried it and it worked. It worked. So sometimes things like this just happen and you cannot just explain. It really almost destabilized my day. But my boss had to be calling me, oh, what happened? What's going on? Is anything wrong? Oh, it was really tough for me anyway. It's really tough. So it's just an experience I had to share this night when I was just listening to that video. Actually, because of that presentation, the meeting had to be rescheduled for another time. Which because it's even a meeting with banks, so It might take a lot of back and forth. It's really pained me because I'm the kind of person that I really want to see my organization growing and getting better. I really want to give my best to it. That is why, irrespective of the fact that it's not even my business, I want to see another person's business going well. But I was not happy. Like, I was not happy. My mind was just there. At first, it just destabilized everything. But thanks be to God, I just had to take it off and, face the work for the day. So that's just to say that sometimes some things just happen. It's just beyond our control. It's just beyond what we can control. Sometimes you just have to just let it go that way, because the failures of today might end up being what would bite you tomorrow if you don't let it go. So you just have to let it go, start again, and keep going. So that's just it. So I just said I should share. I'm here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Take care.